An opportunity for people living with dementia and their caregivers to break out of the everyday routine is happening next week. Connections Memory Cafe meets every second Tuesday at Aging Matters, located in Doctors Park in Cape Girardeau. The next meeting will be 9 to 10:30 a.m. on Tuesday, February 10th. Organizers say this is an informal social gathering where attendees can take part in activities and games and have snacks and beverages. Admission is free, but you do have to RSVP. Well, you can learn much more about this on KFES12.com right now. We have Liz Yoakley and Regina Van Hoslen here with us, and talk about the need for this. I know caregiving can be very isolating for not only the dementia patient, but also whoever is watching them. It's a full-time job.
Caregiving is a full-time job. Most people feel alone. They feel like there's no support out there. Generally, even with a large family, there's one person, usually a sibling, that is the primary caregiver. And there's not a lot of support for them. And we're hoping this event will help them with that support. So
this brings people together to who have this shared experience,
yes.
So they can be like, you're not alone, right?
That is correct. And Aging Matters is so excited to be able to have this opportunity and to bring these programs to the community, along with partnering with the Alzheimer's Association, because we believe in providing that connection for individuals, providing that support and helping them find it. And being a caregiver, as you said, is such a challenging but can be such a rewarding task. And I will just share, if somebody is believing in these values of providing that connection and providing that support, I would encourage them to reach out and donate to Aging Matters so we can continue to provide these services to the community, because we are local. We're right here in the Southeast 18 county area, and we want to help our local people.
Now, there is a distinction here. I read this is not like an adult daycare. The caregivers, this is not like a full-on break for the caregivers.
Right.
It's emotional support and camaraderie, but you can't just drop off your ward and take off for McDonald's, right?
that is correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, what are people doing there? What are they? What do you expect to happen at these meetings?
We're going to have activities. We're going to do a lot of reminiscing and telling stories. We're going to, of course, have coffee and tea and snacks, but some of those activities are going to be like painting and simple crafts, a lot of cognitive stimulation from word games and puzzles and trivia and things like that. And we're going to tailor that around those participants, of their ability and that caregiver who's coming along with them, to have that non-caregiving setting to just have fun together. The caregivers will have that opportunity, about 30 minutes or so, to go off to another room to meet together, to have that support group while we're still doing activities with their loved ones. So.
And Regina will be leading the classes, so you'll be meeting with her, firsthand in the event with the connection. And this is an ongoing program, so it's meeting once a month, so people know they're not alone, and we don't want anybody to have to walk this journey alone.
Awesome. And what do the folks who are the care receivers get out of doing those types of activities?
Well, again, they're in a non-caregiving setting, so they're getting that opportunity to spend time with their loved one and not having to provide hands-on care. And with reminiscing, it's talking with everyone. They're getting that, camaraderie, sorry.
No,
camaraderie, and they're getting that support from others that are in the same boat that they're in. They're all together. They're not alone. You're very isolated as a caregiver, and this gives you an opportunity to look around and say, I'm not alone. We're together. So.
Because that is a very good point. At 5 p.m. in the evening, at 2 a.m. in the morning, you feel alone when you are a caregiver. And this is a place for you to realize, nobody else is walking in your shoes, but people have similar shoes. And that's what we want them to know. So.
Okay, well, that next meeting of Connections Memory Cafe is set for 9 a.m. on Tuesday. You can find the information again on how to RSVP right now at KFES12.com.